I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Jay Woods, designated market maker with IMC. But before we begin, a quick reminder to our viewers that this is for informational purposes only, and we are not providing any recommendations or giving any advice. Jay, starting off the week with more volatility, we triggered the circuit breakers right at the open. What happened?
We talked about this last Friday going out with that huge ramp at the end of the day, that more volatility was going to be the theme. We didn't expect this much coming into today, but the Fed, and we should talk about this, they lowered interest rates to basically zero, and the market didn't react as we had hoped. And coming in, we were limit down in the S&P futures, and so for the third time in 6 sessions, we opened down and triggered the 7% market-wide circuit breaker. So we paused. This time, the pause was fastest we've seen. It was literally the bell rang, and the climb didn't even stop, and we had already hit the breaker. So we waited 15 minutes. Once again, it did what it was supposed to do. I hate sounding like that broken record. Stocks opened roughly down 8 to 10%, and then kind of went sideways, had a little bit of a rally towards 3:30, and then the press conference went on and it had the opposite effect this time, where we sold off instead of rally.
All right, so you mentioned the Fed cutting rates to zero.
Yeah.
Why didn't that help?
Unfortunately, this should help long term, but right now people aren't thinking about the long term. There is panic, there's fear, and this was one of those reactions like, why are we doing this on a Sunday night? Your meeting was later in the week. Why the urgency? Is there something that we don't know? So it was taken as a bit of a panic move. Honestly, I thought we would get a nice little rally, at least to start the day. But right now, all the focus is on the virus and the impact it has nationally.
And you alluded to the close. We just closed about 3,000 points down, the worst point drop in history. What happened there?
Yeah, it just was a continuation. Right now we're in the middle of this storm, and the cloud is coming, and we kind of have to wait until the numbers start coming out. And it sounds awful, but this is not about the financial numbers behind the market. We know that the Fed is there. We know that measures will be put in place, but right now there's an unknown. And with Sandy, when that hit us and we shut down for 2 days, it hit us, then we reacted. We're in the storm right now, and we're not exactly sure how it's going to hit us. We're very hopeful. This is a major overreaction, just like Dr. Fauci said. You want to overreact to prepare for the best. Hopefully that's the guidance we use down here. And this is an overreaction. We get through it, and then once things start to, settle out, we're rallying, and we're going to rally strong. So we'll see.
All right, Jay Woods, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, always good to be here. It's not a fun time, but I think we'll get through it. Thanks.